Hey, how's it going? This is Turkish Coffee. Thanks for watching. Today we're working on BEEP, which is an easy Linux machine from out the box. Let me get EP, right? So, just quick reminder: if you're interested in the commands I use in the CTF and stuff, you can just find the link below in the description. Off to the content review. So, I divide like the content in two sections, tools and attacks and Privesc on the other side. And of course, starting with tools, we have like a very basic Recon here, ping and map Google. We'll look for credentials here, and also with we'll search for exploit. Of course, we do that. Derb GoBuster for directory brute forcing. Burp is not actually burp, but is Foxy proxy. Made a small typo here. Then, as you can imagine, here we are serving and catching something. In this, yeah, here we are doing some privilege escalation, as you can imagine. And here is the fun part. Yeah, so there's a possibility in this box of doing some SSH login brute force. Yeah, and as you know, I like to try different stuff, see how things work, the mechanism behind stuff and things. So I'm doing SSH login brute force with 6 different tools. Yeah, and I'm showing you how to do it. So this could be interesting for you guys. So you can get the commands, you can see how they work. Yeah, you can see which one is the most accurate, which one is the fastest, and stuff like that. So we have Hydra Ncrack, which is actually, I've never used Ncrack. I usually go for Hydra when I have to do this stuff, but I wanted to try something new, and that new is Ncrack. Was super fast. Of course, we have the auxiliary module here to do some SSH brute forcing and Metasploit. Medusa, super famous. Patator, famous as well. And then we have Crack Map Exec. Yeah. This is not maintained any longer. There is a new tool called NXC. I think it stands for NetSec Exec or something like that. But I'm not familiar with the new version, so I'm showing you how to use Crack Map Exec, the old version, to do some SSH login brute forcing. Then here we have 5 languages. Yeah, so we have PHP, Python, Bash, Perl, and Netcat. Yeah, and this is actually another language, but it's a tool. Yeah. And then we catch something from with wget, right? Let me just stay with me about what this is. Yeah, just a couple of seconds. So in total we have 4 attacks, 5 privilege escalation techniques. The first attack is just searching Github Exploit. Yeah, we find it and we just fire it. Yeah, easy peasy. Second attack is SSH login brute force, like done with 6 different tools. Yeah. The third attack is just the googling, and enumeration. Yeah. The last one is last attack. Last attack is basically a fileless attack, where basically we will create a file on our machine with a reverse shell written in Bash, and we'll host it. Yeah, so we'll serve it using a Python server through the application, which is called webmin, I guess, on the target box. We'll run a command, and that command is special because it's rather than just downloading the reverse shell, which will be hosted on our Kali. It will execute it right away, right? And just to make things a bit more interesting, I'll be opening another port on my box, and I'll get the shell there. So fantastic. First thing I've done that. I wanted to try this because I thought it could be something like a basic attack of something stealthy, and could be also useful for like pivoting. Yeah, I'll show you later. Just if you're interested in this attack, as you know, guys, I do like I create the chapters for each and every attack and tools and stuff. So if you're interested in this, you can just keep everything and go there. One-liner reverse shell. So this means that while we are inside of the, I think it's called Webman application on the box, on the target box, we have the ability to run commands. Yeah, and rather than just create and run reverse shell, one-liner reverse shell, I do it in 5 different languages. 5 different languages. Why? Because I want to try different things. I want to see which one is the best, which one is the most reliable, and because I like diversity. You know why? So that's one way to try different things. You know, same thing here. Like 5 languages for a one-liner, and same thing here. You know, brute forcing SSH login with 6 different tools. Yeah, so that's my idea. Doing the same things in different ways, you know, because you never know. Maybe you are on a box or in an environment where you cannot use this or that tool, you know. So why not doing some like, why not mixing stuff, you know, and try different things. That's my idea. Yeah. All right, so enough talking by Turkish Coffee. Let's jump into the box. I have to tell you that I had some troubles with the VPN. So probably on my side. I'm not saying it was on ActiveBox maybe, but I think it was on my side. And so when I was preparing this box, I had to wait so long for Nmap. Therefore, I said, okay, I cannot make people wait like 10-15 minutes to get the Nmap result. Therefore, I just ran it, and so now we can just get the result. Oh, sorry, which one is it? Okay, get a CV scan. All right, here it is. But before working, guys, I wanna do this. As you know, I just create a call. Kali is, and box is 10.10.10.7, right? Okay, and then we pipe everything into IPS, right? And clear, and we'll do cat IP. Oh, IPS. All right. So we have top right. We have our address, and we have the box. Yeah, so this is I think this is useful. There are other ways you can export the IP and stuff, but having it there, like, so I can visually see it. I can see it, you know, anytime, and it saves me it saves me some time, you know. So good. What else? Here we have a lot of ports, as you can see, you know. For sure there are other ways to get into this machine, for sure, but in my demonstration, my video, I'm going to use 22. I'm going to use 80, 443, and 10,000. Yeah, so this is mini serve webman. It's like a CMS or something like that, you know. So this is an application and we can log into this application and do the last attack, last attack. All right. So what next? Actually, first thing I want to do, guys, is just navigate. Let me just navigate there. They say that if you want to hack something, you got to learn how it works. Yeah. So let's see. Not secure. All right. Get in. Okay. So here we have something interesting. So we have the application name, Elastics. Right. Freedom to communicate. Beautiful. Username, password. Right. Oh, sorry. Oh, my bad. And then we also have some info leaks here. So we have 2004, 2024. This is probably 2006. Oh my god. 2006 is probably when the first version of Elastics was created. So we could also have some information about the bugs and this and that, but it's not. We don't have to dig too deep into this. I don't know what just happened. What I do is the following: Google, and then we do this. Elastics. You can go for Elastics Exploit, and you see so many, like for real, so many. Okay, I think the one we need is this one. Okay, and we're not exploiting anything. Just read the exploit. Okay, so this is what we need. As you can imagine, we have a local file inclusion exploit. I think this is more like a directory traversal in our case, but if we do this, we get some stuff here. Yeah, you see, get some stuff, some interesting stuff. Yeah. So the first thing we see, let me just, okay, the first thing we see is this password. Look, password. There's another password here. This is like probably a username or something. All right, and we have like an information leaking, yeah, leakage. But I learned that if I do this, it's gonna be a bit more organized because we are viewing the source. For some reasons, it's in this way is kind of like messed up, right? So admin password here, another password here. That's so crazy. All right. So here we have some information. Here we have some potential credential. Yeah. We have these ones. Again, this one password. Okay. Something a bit more like around here. Where is it? Oh, no mask. No, this is not likely password. Asterisk maybe. All right, so we have a lot of stuff. What we can do in this case is the following. So ls mouse pad Creds, and then we paste everything we have just found into a file. All right, so up, let's go up into this. Okay, nothing here. Yeah? CGI bin. I believe we already have this too, but why not pasting it in our file? This is already up there. True, false. No, I don't see anything. Anything password like. Mask, I don't think is a crad. All right, we can start with this one. Okay, then given we have some sort of directory traversal, why don't we look for other stuff? So we can use this. We can go here, and of course, geez, sorry, made a mistake. So why don't we look for shadow? Huh? Okay, that would be too easy, yeah. But we can look for something else. And there we go. This is Control U, and we see the source, and we can do some other stuff. So Control N, this was Control V, right? And then we save it. Save this. This was password. All right. Okay, is there? Let's save this too, but we're gonna do something on that. And let me show you what we can do. How we can like grab some stuff here. So creds and password. Password we can do cat password, and then grab bin bash. All right. So these are supposedly real user. Of course, not all of them, yeah, as you can imagine. But let's say that these are real user, yeah. So in doing this, we get some more usernames, right? Okay, let's go there. Okay, there we go. So now we can clean it a bit. Asterisk user AMP. That's a very good password though. This is a very good password, yeah. Asterisk again, admin, right? And we already have this password. We already have this. All right, and then we can leave the users, yeah. I know this is a service, but we can leave it just for demonstration purposes, yeah. Spam filter, fairness could be, I don't know. So just for our convenience, we put this up here because these are the most probable. Can I say probable? Username, yeah. All right. Oh, sorry. All right. And so this could be a password, right? This is an amazing password as well, right? And why not fairness? Fairness could be a user, huh? I don't think localhost and these two are, but yeah. This is just the idea, you know. As soon as we find some potential credential, we save them into a file, and then we try to use them later on in our box, right? Okay, good. So so we have found some sort of directory traversal, yeah. And with that, we were able to create this, you know, to create and get these potential credentials, yeah. Good. So what next? next is the following, you know. Next is the following. So if we do exploit GitHub, okay, so yeah, I think it's this one. There's a very easy to use exploit from InfoSec Junkie. All right, this is the exploit, and you can just Google this. I don't think I have it in my notes, but you can find it. PBX 2.10.0 Elastics 2.2.0 remote code execution, and it's a Python thing, yeah. So you can just copy paste this. You can just don't look here, don't look below, because otherwise then it's too easy. We got to struggle a bit, especially in the Privesc part, yeah. But you can just change your local port and your host, yeah. That's it. So I have it here, and we can go in our mousepad. We can do in mousepad, you can do Control New, and you have your new thing. My IP is 14.5, so we can do 14.5 here. You can change local port. You can do, I usually, my first one is always 82.00, but you can do whatever you want, 27.00, I don't know, 443, whatever. 4444 as Metasploit goes by default. Whatever you like, yeah. So save it, and this can be Python. Oh my god, Python 1.py, right? Okay. So netcat and LVP 8200. We can close this. Alas, Python 1.py is there, so we can do, I think it's Python 2, Python. All right, so here is the first way to get into the box, as you can imagine, you know. All right, but we are like low privilege user, yeah. So we gotta escalate. Of course, we stabilize the shell. Ctrl Z, STTY, row, foreground, right? Good. And then we do export. Oops, what's wrong? Damn. I think something is wrong with my shell, man. Close. Let me redo this. NLVP 8200. All right, let's see. Okay, export. No, let me do Ctrl Z, STTY, row, echo, foreground. All right, export. Sometimes, you know, it's not working. Term, exterm, export, shell, bash. Right. So now should be better. Should be better. Where are we? Dump. Good. So this is a first way to get in. We see, if I remember well, it's other two ways to get in, but now we're in, and given we are just asterisk, and we're not root, but we want to become root, I found 5 different ways to get in. So the first one actually is, let me show you again this thing, 10.10.10.7. all right, Advanced, accept and continue. If we go back to this thing, if we go back to Github Exploit, it's called Elastics. Yeah. If we go back to this, maybe. Not this. It's here. We go back to this. Says local file inclusion exploit, but to me, I'm wrong. Probably I'm wrong, but this is also directory traversal. You know, because we can read other stuff. We can read other directories on the box. You know, so let me show you this. There's an info links here. And basically, if we just stare at the screen as it is now, we can clearly see, like, to me, so like just before my eyes, we can see a username, yeah, and a password, among other ones, yeah, because there are so many others, you know, so many other ones, yeah, as I showed you earlier. But if you just look at this page, you see password here and a username there, right? So we're going to use this too. So back to our terminal where we are asterisk. The first thing we do is su, you know, and the password we need is this one, right? I mean, I would have tried all the password, you know, why not? I mean, we have it, yeah. So we have all the password. I think it's called, yeah. So we have all of this, you know, and if JD whatever wouldn't work, I would try all the other ones, yeah, of course. But I mean, to me, the lead was this: you got admin here, you got a password. So that's the very first one I tried, and it just worked. So if we do this, we root. Okay, very good. But that was too easy, you know, that was too easy and too fast. So we need to complicate things a bit. So sudo tcl, right? Sudo tcl, and we see which programs we can try to exploit to get to become root. Yeah, you know. 1 second. I'm sorry, guys, I had a call. So sorry again. I was saying with sudo tcl, we can try to find some application, like for example, this is a classic one. Oh, this can also be there sometimes, and but you know, these are basically programs which we can somehow try to use to escalate to root. How to do that? So for example, nmap, we go on GTF opens, right? And this is super famous to do Privesc, and we do nmap, right? Good. So nmap is here. Upload, download, write, read. So yeah, okay. And we do this. Okay. All right. Root, you know. So this is the second way we can escalate privileges. Now I think I'm gonna lose the, oh no, all right, good. All right, asterisk. And we can do exactly the same for the other one, which was yum, not sure how to spell it. All right, so yum. I don't know how to spell it. Yum. Right. This is a bit more like crafty. Can I say crafty? Okay. So this one. Mm-hmm. Oh, no, didn't copy. Right. Should work. I think it's this. Hmm? Okay. Who am I? Okay, root. So worked. Nice. So this was the third way to Privesc, yeah. So am I again? Right. Clear. Exit. Good. Okay. Beautiful. The next one is the next one and the next one are two techniques which I've learned from Tiberius. Kudos to Tiberius. Tiberius, I love you. And because he has a couple of trainings on Windows and Linux Privesc on Udemy, and also I guess on TryHackMe. Not sure, but I purchased once on Udemy, and I was just trying to learn some new stuff, learn some new techniques on Privesc, and I found this to being very, very, very interesting. So let me show you. So here we copy the bash shell to root bash, okay, to something new. Next, this is just 4 commands, bro. Here we make root the owner of root bash. We need to have, of course, as you can see, we need to have sudo privileges, yeah, to do this. Third command, we set the setuid permission to let anyone execute root bash with root privileges. Crazy, right? And look at this. Root. So with this last command, we ran root bash as if we were root. It's crazy. Like 4 commands, and you escalated. That's crazy. So where am I? I mean, I can't even believe this. It's so easy. Okay, as we said, history. As we said, okay. As we said, we need to have sudo permissions. Yeah, otherwise you cannot use this technique. Right. Off to the last Privesc technique. Let me show you. So now, okay. So now we are here. Let's go here. Oh. All right. So let's create a file like this. Nano, and we can call it, I don't know, custom. Let's see. Let me show you. Okay, so this is another pearl I found on his training, on Tiberius training, And basically, what happens here is then when this program is run on the target box, it changes its own privileges to the ones of the root user, and then opens a root shell. I mean, this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy stuff, man. For real. Crazy. Crazy. this can be useful, man. This can be very useful. Just, I don't know, put them in your arsenal, put them in your, I don't know where, but this is very, very important, you know. So yes, exit. We gotta go in somewhere we can like create stuff. Beautiful. So now we have to do this. We have to do this. Let me show you again. Who am I? Okay. Who am I? Oh, and everybody. Oh, it's good. We're good. So now we do this. Now we serve the custom executable. Okay, on port, I don't know, server 8081, right? Because 8080 we have Foxy Proxy. And we just got, all right, and we got HTTP 10.10.14.5, I guess. Yeah, 5 on 8081, and it's called custom.c. Yeah. All right, custom.c. Okay, there we go. ls tag lt. All right, it is. So now we have to do gcc taco custom. We can call it, let's call it custom, and then the custom.c. That's not very creative, actually. Let's call it like Privesc. Okay, good. Now we do some maquillage on the Privesc file we just created. Sudo change owner root on Privesc. Right. So now basically we're saying Privesc is owned by root. Okay. By root user and root group, if I'm not mistaken. So, and then chmod 4755 Privesc. I guess it's this one. Okay. So now we let anyone run in this program as if it was root. Let's see. So let me just my, right? And then we go for Privesc. There we go. Fantastic. Crazy technique. I mean, absolutely crazy. These last two are absolutely crazy, you know. This one, the custom executable, and the root bash. Oh my god, crazy stuff. Good. So these were the 5 different privilege escalation techniques I wanted to show you. And now we're gonna have some fun with the SSH login brute forcing. Right? I will just leave the shell here, and this is like just standard user, right? Low prep. What? All right, let's just leave it there. Okay, so now ls. Okay. Now we have some fun with Hydra. Okay, here's the command. Okay, so Hydra attack capital L. This is the list for the username. And we have this creds, yeah, and then tac capital P is for the password list, and we have creds SSH colon slash for the target, you know, and super verbose. Okay, errors is also not going to be verbose. I mean, I really wanted to see the path, like credential, which the program was firing, but is, I don't know, for some reasons wasn't capable to do it, to make it that way, working that way, even though there was I mean, I typed tac triple V, not triple G like the boxer, but all right. So we already have the credential. Okay, so SSH credential root, and this other one, this very famous password we used before in another context. Yeah, so this was Hydra next to Ncrack. In the meanwhile, let me just try this one. Why not? SSH root at 10.7. Okay, so we have some results here. Hello. Okay, so it was working. Yeah, it worked. Good. I have typed this one. Yeah. So as for the password, I typed this one, and I was able to get in as root. All right. So there we go, man. If you want to see this, I never do this. Let's see. Okay. Here's the root txt, the flag. Yeah. All right. So Ncrack done. What next? I don't know if you noticed, but probably Ncrack was a bit faster than Hydra. Right? So next we have our beautiful, the one and only MSF console. Yeah, the beautiful Metasploit. That's Metasploit. Okay. Hello. Okay. So now we do search SSH login. Okay, here we go. So we can just copy paste this one, like doing use all right. Otherwise you can do, let me show you, you can just type the number, this number here. So you can do use 11, and this works anywhere in Metasploit. I mean, this method of, you can in payloads and in settings, anything, you know. All right, so option, let me close this so we have more like visual area. Can I say visual area? I don't know. So for speed, create session is the first one. Set create set. What did I just paste it? Say set create session false, right? Good. Sort pass file, all right. Set pass file creds. Okay. Our port, our host, set our host 10.7. Set stop on success, yeah. True, yeah. Set threads 10. Set user file threads, yeah. Set verbose, true. I think we good. Options, all right. Number for speed 5. No credential, where is it? Creds. Okay. 22. This is the target. Then right, we should be good. Run. Okay. It may take a while. I don't know. Let's see. Okay. Firing, firing, firing. Firing all. While we wait, guys, I don't know, but just if you're interested in like exchanging with me, just comment below, or you can find my email in the description. If you want to talk, if you want to like train together or anything, you just leave some comments below, and or I don't know, just text me. Okay, found the cred combination. Okay. Was actually quite fast, yeah. So exit, clear. The next one is Medusa. See this Medusa thing. First time I used Medusa one was when I was preparing a couple of years ago for ecppt, I guess. Not so sure, but I guess. Okay, so actually it was kind of fast, right? Account check. Look, success, root, password, like user and password, right? Good. Last one, we have Patator. This is maybe the least famous, yeah. It was kind of famous a couple of years ago or a few years ago, but lately I don't see it oftentimes on like YouTube and stuff. I don't know why. Keep in mind that I had too many errors from like Patator, so I had to put this string just before the Patator command, you know, so it's more clean and stuff. If you're interested, you can find this in my Github. All right, so root and password. Nice. Fast. I gotta say it was kind of fast as well. And off to the last tool for SSH login brute forcing. This is the super famous crack map exec. As I was saying at the beginning, this is no longer maintained, and it was substituted by a new one which is called NXC or NetExec exit. Let me check. I don't know. NXC Kali NetExec, yeah, this one. Oh, okay. NetExec, yeah. NetExec, yeah. Networking tool maintained as an open source by these people. Kudos to you guys. Thank you very much. And this is, you can do a lot of stuff with this. Here it is, NetExec wiki. So this is basically the new version of crack map exec, yeah. And you can do a lot of stuff. Basically, anything you could do, and even more of crack map exec, yeah. So, but you know, I'm familiar with this because I used it in an exam a few months ago, and I wanted to try. I also tried the new one, NetExec. We call it NetExec, yeah. But rather than going through the word list in the order I wanted, it was just spraying credential here and there. I don't know why, but yeah, there was that thing. So I have not included in this video. You know, maybe I'll do another one. I'll try to learn a bit more on that. And but I'm sure it's super cool. Okay, so this was crack map exec. I like it very much. Also, the output, I very much like the output here, as you can see. I don't know, I like it. also pond here like this. So beautiful. Good. So now we go back to nmap result, which was saved as scv scan, right? And if we check this, we go below, we have a port 10,000, right? And if we go in port 10,000 and 10.7 1000, yeah, there we go. Okay, so we got something. The server is running in SSL mode. Try this boy here. Okay, we accept the risk because we're risk takers. Okay, and then we have this login page. Login to webmin. As you can imagine, the username is root, and guess which password we're using? Cat creds, right? This one, of course. And basically, these are the same. These are the same credential we're using to log in with SSH. Okay, drums. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, here we are. So we logged in as root. So we probably have all the privileges. We are like almighty, and we can do this thing. Look, schedule commands. Oh my god. And when we see schedule commands, we just try reverse shell. Why not, right? So of course we want to run commands as root, but if you want to try again some privilege escalation or whatever, you can check, or we can check and choose for some other users. Yeah. All right. Okay. Root is here. Good. Run at time. We have, this is like a cron job something. Yeah. Let me first start a netcat and LVP. We call it 8200. Yeah. Okay. Good. So the first one, the first one-liner is gonna be a PHP one-liner. Okay. My address, the port, and the command. Right. So 11. Let me just refresh this. I'm not sure whether the time is good, is updated. Come on, server, system, schedule command. Yeah, okay. Okay, root, and then we go for 11, and for let's see 42. If we in time. Okay. Yeah. Horizontally. Now we just have to wait. So the one-liners, basically a one-liner is kind of a reverse shell, but rather than being long and you have to save it into a file and stuff, it's just a command. It's just a command which can spawn a reverse shell, you know. Oh, actually a one-liner can do anything you want, but in our case, our one-liner reverse shell, right? So we have PHP, Python, Bash, Perl, and Netcat. 5 different flavors or one-liners. Come on, what's going on here? Oh, date and time in the past. I told you, man. Date and time in the, Back to the Future, bro. Schedule commands. All right, I knew this. You always have to go bit more like. All right, 45. All right. Okay, there we go. And now we just have to wait a couple of minutes, 1 minute or something. Yeah. So this is actually not my 10th box, but this is the 9th box. And the next one, which I'm preparing, I think I will record a video and upload the video to on YouTube these days. Okay. I think it will be optimum. It's basically done. It's basically done, and yeah, I mean, it's done. I just have to prepare the thumbnail and the content review, but it's basically done. What is not done is the one-liner here, which seems not working. What's going on, man? Schedule commands. And come on. You know what? You know what? This is the issue. This is the issue. Exit. I've already opened an 8200, you know. Close this. Okay. Now it's coming back, you know. Okay. Cancel. Happens. So again, PHP. We run it the root. 46. Let's see if we in time create. All right. Basically, it was already open. Yeah. Basically, 8200 was already open and listening and working with the box. That's probably why I had some troubles. Probably is coming. My bad. Okay, there we go. So am I root? Okay, so we can close this. Next. Okay, next we go for netget and LVP 1313. Okay. Oh. Okay. And we run. That's so beautiful that we can run commands from this thing. Yeah. So beautiful. I wish everything was so easy, you know. So 1147. Let's see if we fast enough. All right. Yeah, it's so beautiful that you can get into like the CMS or whatever web application you tested, and you can just run commands back home. That's so fantastic. So fantastic. I wish all the engagements in CTF were like that, man. All right, there we go. Root. Okay, so netget and LVP for oh my gosh, 1414. Beautiful. So now off to a simple bash reverse shell one-liner. Yeah. Okay. 748 root. Let's go. Okay. So this was another version. This was the third one and should work. Let me touch iron. I don't know if in the US and abroad they say touch iron, but where I'm from, we say touch iron, of course, but in our language, to just be a bit more lucky, you know. Okay, there we go. Oh my god. What am I? Okay, root again. Okay, so I don't want to do this. Beautiful. And then we go to the Perl one. And LVP 1515. So here we cancel this, right? And we do this. Here's the one-liner. my box, my port 11, and we go for 49. Let's see if we fast enough. Maybe. Okay, Pearl. Okay, there we go. We were fast, man. Who am I? Beautiful. And now last one. So we can go for, we can change this. And LVP 2020. And we go. There we go. Okay, cancel. Root 11 and 50 will be fast. Will be fast. Okay. Okay. Drums. Dum 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 dum. Were we fast enough? I'm not sure. Yes, there we go. Who am I? Right. Okay. So this was the fifth reverse shell one-liner I wanted to show you, and you can find all of this in my Github repo. Yeah, beautiful. And now we doing the very last attack, right? So what do we have to do here? We have to do the following: nano reverse.sh. Yeah, good. In this case, we just have to create a file, and we command the file to spawn a reverse shell. NLVP, it's on 2700. Yeah. All right. So close it, accept. Okay, and this is so beautiful. Okay. So now what do we do? Python 3. You can also avoid 3, but I wanted to type it. Server, and we serve it on 8080, 8081. All right, good. So basically, we now serving reverse.sh, which is basically a reverse shell. Okay, back to this thing, back to this other listener. Yeah, and we are serving it. Okay. Actually, we have to compromise the box again. Give me a second. Okay, Python. Okay, 8200 netcat and LVP. Oh, and LVP 8200. All right. Okay. So let me get into the box again. I didn't have to close a connection I had, but all right, no problem. So Python, I think it's 2, right? On Python. All right. Oh, okay. Okay. Let me just make it a bit better. ST2Y row echo foreground. Okay, sometimes they get crazy. Shell bash export term x term. All right. Okay, so now we are asterisk, I guess. Okay, and we here, beautiful. Which wget, okay, wget. So now what we're doing, basically, from the target box, okay, from the target box being asterisk, we can do this. We can catch this file, and rather than save it, this is so beautiful. Rather than save it and then run it later, look what happens. We can execute it right away, okay, and which will spawn a reverse shell back here, right? Let me show you. Let me show you this because it's so fantastic. I mean, at least to me, it's fantastic. All right, HTTP and 10.14.5 on which port is that? 8081, and the file is called reverse SSH, right? Not right, because we have to do this, okay? And we also have to do bash. Okay, so if you do this, look, we have basically code this file, which is a reverse shell basically, and rather than save it right away on the disk, we have executed to another port on our machine. This is so beautiful. To me, it's so beautiful, you know, so beautiful. This could be actually the base for like something stealthy, you know, because we're not saving to file, so to disk, apologies, and also for pivoting. I'm saying just the basic. Yeah, this is the basic. Then you can improve it, you can add more stuff, you can do a lot of things, but there we go, you know. So here we are, asterisk again, and then you know how to escalate this. So fantastic, for real. So actually this was the last one. This was the last thing I wanted to show you, and I believe that's all for this video. Hopefully it was useful for you guys. If you have any questions, and if you have, I don't know, any type of request, commands, critics, anything, just write them below. And again, if you want to talk to me directly, you can find my email and just drop me a message, anything. Okay, so thank you very much again for watching this video, and until next time, bye bye.